Right, a slight change of plan. I've had a couple of requests from people who wondered about some English lessons, from me that is, and I need to explain something, just to make sure that you understand my position. A few years ago I developed epilepsy. This started off with some episodes of, let's say, forgetfulness. Not knowing if I worked, for example, not knowing where I worked, not believing I worked. I started taking some medication for this, although the neurologist wasn't 100% certain that I had epilepsy. Sadly, each time I have one of these episodes, it affects my brain, in that I suffer amnesia. There are whole swathes of my memory that are just gone. The point I'm trying to make is, if I'm going to work with anyone as a teacher, if you want me to work with you to help you with your English, I'm not the man I was before. I'm not as capable. I forget words. I struggle to pronounce some of them, and I have panic attacks. I'm trying to be honest with you for two reasons. One is, if you're going to work with me on your English, you need to know where I stand. And the second one is, for my videos here, I thought a little honesty would be nice and would be more interesting than my stilted speech and my stuttering and my boring descriptions of my pottery and what have you. To help you understand more, while I was in Taiwan, I had several seizures, and sadly, when my mother passed away just over 2 years ago, I came home for her funeral. I found it very, very stressful and distressing, and I collapsed and was taken to hospital in Aberdeen. That was the worst seizure I had. I tend to have blanks where I just don't know where I am and I don't know what I'm doing and I don't do anything. Now remember, if I agree to teach you on Skype or whatever, that might happen while I'm speaking to you. Or I know for certain I will struggle for words, and I will have panic attacks because I struggle for words. I'll feel not good enough. That's what I'm trying to say. I tried some voluntary teaching at a local school here, and I wasn't happy with that because it took me 2 hours to plan a 1-hour lesson. I still couldn't follow my plan, and I had panic attacks because I couldn't follow my plan, and I felt that the students must be judging me and saying, oh, he's a useless teacher. Although I know they weren't. They were very nice. So if you really do want lessons, think carefully. Okay, you know me. Okay, it would be nice to speak to you. But remember, I'm not the man I used to be. I'm not confident anymore, and I don't have the vocabulary that I had. Well, maybe sometimes I do, or swear words I do. They come out in frustration. Yes, think about it, and we can talk about it. Oh, and by the way, just to make sure that you don't think I'm miserable and depressed, although I am sometimes by this condition, here's a little photograph of one of the experiments they did on me at the hospital. I don't know how you describe it, you tell me. Anyway, bye for now.